Hey everybody, welcome back to our sticker release video. I'm super excited. This is our January's kit as well as some extra stuff, so I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with what our January monthly view looks like. So this is for January. Super pretty. Love the blues for this month. So that is our monthly budget. Then we have our January budget here. Super pretty. Then we also do our weekly check-in. So if you want to make sure to keep up with your income or how much you're spending each week to keep on track, this is what you want to use. We have our 3 different paycheck breakdown kits like I use to my budget myself. So we have anyone that gets paid 2 or 3 times, or 3 times or less for the month. We have one for anyone that gets paid 4 times during the month, and also 5 times during the month. So that way it works for anybody if you get bonus or if you just only get a few checks, bi-weekly, weekly, whichever it may be. So there are those. Next up, we do have our paycheck budgets individually. So if you want to do them individually, I have each one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of them as well. That way you can choose if you need only 2 of them, if you need 3 of them, however many you need. So that way you have the choice on those. Next up, if you track some variable expenses or income, I have a variable income kit as well. Now for the fun part, some of our washies. So super excited for these. So we have our circle ones that have like the green and blue together here. Then I went and did some solid colors that matched all of our strips. That way if you just want to keep it basic, there are some for that. And then we have our green and blue one here. So they all kind of go together. You can mix and match and they work together. Next up, the thick washi that I did are the same as the thin. So we have our green and blue ones here. So these are the thick washi. Then we have our circled thick washi here. Love the pretty greens and blues in this. Stands out. All right, now for some of our smaller kits, we have our transaction log, so you can keep track of any kind of thing. I use it for on my debt tracker, tracking all of our amounts paid. On our weekly check-in, I use it to track all of our expenses each week. So different ways of using that one. Then we have our sinking fund kit here for anything that you want to set aside to save a little bit at a time so you can keep track of it really easily. Next, we have 3 different debt ones now. So I decided to go ahead and keep our debt tracker. So if you just want to track your debt and the progress made. Then we have our debt snowball. So if you're doing it in the snowball method and you want to do the highest to lowest, there's this one, or lowest to highest. Sorry, lowest to highest on that one. And then debt avalanche, if you want to go from the highest to the lowest or the highest interest to the lowest interest. Here's your debt avalanche. And then I also created a savings tracker. So if you're working on saving any like challenges or anything like that, that way you can keep track of how much you're adding to it each month. That way you know exactly how much is in it without having to recount it every single time. So this is all of our January budget kits. I have them in sizes A5 and petite, 7x9, and 8.11, 8.5 by 11s. So that way, any size that you need, you'll be able to pick up in the shop. But those are all the categories for there. Now our next section, I have my own expense stickers now. So I created these. So we have a pink. There are 10 different colors that you can choose from. So we have pink. We did a brown. I did gray. We have a darker green here. I did purple. I did blue, of course. We did blue. I did orange as an option. We have red yellow. And I did a light green, so we have 10 options to choose from. So whichever color fits your fancy, you have options on those. So those will be listed as well. I've got to make sure the A5 fits, but everything else should be fitting in the 7x9 and the 8.5 by 11. So I just got to double check the A5, but they should be listed as well for there. So if you're interested in any of the expense stickers or trackers for your monthly view. All right. We also have some yearly budgets that are going up in the shop as well. So this is for your yearly income, expenses, for your whole budget, so you can kind of oversee the whole month, whole year. So we have our 2022 budget. That way you can go through and look at your previous year and kind of get an estimated budget for the whole year and see how close you come at the end of the year. So there's that one. We have a sinking fund for the year, so you can track how much you need for it monthly, yearly, and any extra notes you need to add. So you list your categories and all that good stuff there. We also have a debt tracker, so you can just keep track of your debt from the beginning of the year and how much you paid off through the whole year. So there's that one. I love that one, seeing how much we paid off. So that one's always fun. I did an emergency tracker, so you can keep track of your emergency fund, and if you use it throughout the year for anything, you can subtract it out. That way you know how much is in your emergency fund. And we also have a 2022 savings kit here that you can use for any kind of savings events or savings challenges, anything like that as well, to keep track of it starting out and then how much you ended up with at the end of the year. That way you have an overall view for it. So there are those. These are under our yearly budgets in the Etsy shop. So if you're interested in any of those, there's that. We also have new bill due stickers for January. So I got those printed. So this is all that we are releasing for January. We have our expense stickers, our yearly budget, and just our January budget kits as well. And hopefully y'all will see the bill due stickers this coming week get posted into the shop. I am running a sale on all of these stickers here for 10% off on the Etsy shop until the 9th, starting on the 1st. And then anything previously from the past 3 months are going to be 20% off. So if you want to check out the Etsy shop, they are all listed and ready to go on sale. I want to say that's everything. That is all the stickers we are releasing. Sorry it took so long. I wanted to get quite a bit up there. That way you had plenty of options to choose from. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed the sticker release video for January. Getting ready to get started. You should start seeing all of our yearly budget stuff come up real soon. Should we get most of the bills in for December here in the next couple weeks or less. So can't wait to get all of those videos posted for y'all to see me use all of our yearly budgets. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed, and I can't wait to catch y'all in my next video. Bye bye now.